Hey guys, final method we're going to cover today is partial products. I'm introducing this week, so this is just a look ahead for you. I want to see who all is watching these videos, so if you're watching, I'm going to give you a special secret word at the very end of the video, and if you tell me that word tomorrow, Monday, November 18th, I will give you a lollipop as a reward. So let's cover partial products really quickly. This is just a more efficient way of multiplying. It's very similar to the area model, so you're going to see a lot of things that you recognize already. First step, just like before, is to break your numbers apart by place value. So I know the 4 ones has a value of 4, 2 tens has a value of 20, 6 ones has a value of 6, 1 10 has a value of 10. I'm going to keep these up here as a reference, but I don't need to use them in my actual problem. So when I multiply in a standard algorithm, I'm always starting with the ones place of the bottom number and multiplying by the ones place of the top number. I'm going to do that same thing here as I multiply using partial products. So this is the one I'm actually going to solve. Again, this is for reference, this is for reference. This will also be for reference. So we'll start with 6 times 4, and I'm going to write that out to the side. And that's going to give me a product of 24. So I'll go ahead and write that one in. The next place we always go to is to multiply the ones place of the bottom by the tens place of the top number. That looks like it's 6 times 2, but we have to remember that the 2 in this number has a value of 20. So what we're really doing here is 6 times 20. I'm going to write that out to the side so I don't forget. 6 times 20. I know that 6 times 2 is 12. I can cover that 0. Then I have to put it back on at the end. So 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 20 is 120. The next part of the problem that I do is I go to the tens place of my bottom number and I multiply it by the ones place of my top number. That gives me what looks like 1 times 4, but I have to remember that the value of this 1, because it's in the tens place, is 10. So what I'm really doing is 10 times 4, and I'm going to write that out to the side. 10 times 4. 10 times 4 gives me a product of 40. Last but not least, I need to multiply the tens place of the bottom number by the tens place of the top number. That's going to give me what looks like 1 times 2, but I know both of those numbers are in the tens place, so it's really 10 times 20. 10 times 20 gives me a product of 200. My final step is to add all of these partial products together to get my final complete product. So I have 4, 2 plus 2 plus 4, and 1 plus 2. My final product of this equation is 384.